We gotta start raising our sons better. We've gotta start raising our sons better. I don't know what you mothers are telling these sons, but we've got to do better, okay? Specifically black men, like, they've got to do better. I ain't going through nothing. I always feel like I gotta preface by saying, like, it's nothing going on with me and the black man, but the way I'm seeing them move about the world, they lack all social awareness when it comes to respect for the black woman, okay? You gotta put that first. Anyway, it's Thursday. I haven't picked up my camera once this week. Not once. This is the first day I'm turning this camera on, and it's because it's so ugly, like, in the world. The news of Sonya Massey, oh, this isn't going here. It's so heartbreaking, doesn't do the word. It is like infuriating mixed with, I don't know. My heart breaks, but also I'm really like concerned about the way white men will respond to having a black woman president. I need some water. Yo, all these glasses and none of them feel clean enough for me to drink out of, that's a problem. Like, I need a solution to that. Because the fact that I've been looking for another cup outside of my own glasses is crazy. Like, but all these glasses look funny to me. Like, they foggy as shit. And I did the vinegar shit. I cleaned out the dishwasher. Like, I cleaned the filter. I did the things. The only thing I haven't done is hand wash these glasses. Let me tell you, that's what's not gonna happen. I'm not hand washing those glasses. It's just not gonna happen. But I feel like that's the only thing that's gonna make them clean. Sorry, they didn't have to be dirty for a little while. Drink right out this plastic cup. Oh man. Whew. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, like, I'm a bit worried with how white men are gonna respond to us having a black woman president, because white men historically are very violent people, randomly violent, and are extremely racist. So, you know, when you do the numbers on mass murders and on race-inspired killings, the person behind the gun is white men. And so, yeah, I'm concerned with the way we're gonna have to protect ourselves if this happens. Man, this earth is like a movie. Like, it's like a movie, and it's not an exaggeration. Like, these crazy motherfuckers really be killing people. They really do, randomly. Sonya Massey's killing was random. Let me see how to pronounce her name properly. I wanna pronounce her name properly. Let's see. Sonya Massey. So, what happened to Sonya? Random. And by random, I just mean, like, it was so unnecessary. It was so, you did that shit, and I won't even give this monster the respect of referring to them as if they're a human being. That motherfucker is a monster. They are not human. They are evil to me. I tried so hard not to watch the video. I went days without watching it, and I just couldn't stay out of the loop anymore. That's what it felt like to me. I felt like by not seeing the video, I couldn't understand the monstrosity of it all. Besides the fact that she was murdered, like, that's monstrous and crazy, but actually seeing the video and seeing how all it took was nothing for him to do that. Man, yesterday I actually made myself just be sad. Don't try to not be sad. Just be sad. And that doesn't mean that I am not productive as well, because I did work yesterday, but it was like, as far as my emotions go, I was sad. And I stayed in that sadness And it's necessary for me, you know, going back to what I was talking about last week about feeling like I don't give myself enough time to process things. Like, this was an example of that, of, you know, this horrible thing has happened in my community, and I'm also celebrating one of my best friend's birthday. And the day that I watched the video was the day of my friend's birthday. And so I am like trying to compartmentalize the anger and like the pain that I feel, and, you know, also have space to be present and like be where my feet are, essentially. Like, I'm in a happy space, I'm with people who I love, like, it's a good day. But also it's like, I feel like shit. And the question that I want to pose to the internet is just like, how are we just carrying on like this shit doesn't happen? I'm not understanding that. I can't do it. Like, I can't get on here and talk about an outfit of the day right now, you know? And obviously, like, life moves on and people have to do what they have to do, you know, in order to find their own happiness and sustain their livelihood. Like, people work on the internet, this is what they do, they have to do it. But man, I think we need to normalize taking some time out of respect for these major things that happen. It feels disrespectful to me to move on so quickly. And I think that's part of the desensitizing, is that we're so used to this that even in death, we don't take the time to let it settle in, to really feel the emotion, to ask ourselves how we feel, to see how it's affected our community, to see how it's affected us, you know? I don't know. Let me stretch. I'm gonna shower. Then I think I'm gonna twist my hair up and sit under the dryer. And yeah, I did get up early because I went to sleep early last night. I went to sleep before midnight last night, so I'm proud of myself. I didn't stay on my phone all night. I did watch a movie to try to go to sleep. To not try to go to sleep, but to, like, you know, that's what I did before I went to sleep. And yeah, anyway, I'll see you girls. Forever 21. Cute, quick. Last minute little dinner with my homeboy who's in town. And yeah, I'll see you girls when I get back home. Bye. Okay, I feel like I really have been absent on here, but okay, I'm doing essentially the same outfit I did last night, but with the top I wore last week. And so, cute top, capri bottoms, found them for $7. It was on sale, $7. That's my thing these days. If it ain't on sale, or if I don't think, hold on, that's my shopping motto these days. If it's not on sale, you know, or I don't think it's like one of them pieces that like I need for my wardrobe, which like very rarely do I come across one of those. It's just like, girl, I'm not getting it. So yeah, I'm letting my toes dry, so I still have on my little Nike slides, but I'm gonna put on same old girl, nothing changed. My same Forever 21 little flip-flop things that I got a few weeks ago, and this purse I got from my grandmother, which is so cute. And I looked up the designer and like, this is really some vintage like shit. This is Albert Nippon, or Albert Nippon. I was going back and forth about a necklace, which I feel like, yes, like, oh, it's kind of clashing, but also I just feel like it's so much personality. Like, I don't know. I like the quirky kind of vibe it's giving. Let me just see. Yeah, like I feel like it's just too much. You know what they say, like, if you think you're doing too much, take one thing off, like one piece of accessory off. But then there's other fashion people that be like, add another something. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think this is cool. These earrings are from a Black designer, and her name's Aura by Jewel. And yeah, I thought these look so cute with this top. And yeah, I love my outfit. I just spray on some perfume and then I'm what? Done. So done. So done in this house. So yeah, I gotta go. You make me feel. You make me feel. I'm so down, so gone. Yes, I love. See, the thing is that I look on both. I look on Lyft and Uber, and what I love when I see that one is cheaper than the other. Yes, compete. I can use a little bit more lotion on my toes. All right, my loves, I'm headed out. Love you much. I'll see y'all when I come back. Tink, tink. Okay. Bye. MANNERS. Get some. I'm walking to the door. I got a bag in my hand. I'm holding a pack of water. I see a bitch at the door. She can't get in. What's the first thing I do? Let her in. Stuff falling out my hands, this, that, and the third. But what I do? Let me let her in. Do you think I gotta thank you? Do you think I gotta thank you? The first thing out your mouth should be thank you. Not the second, third, or fourth. She was on the phone. I didn't hear thank you until she was finished with her sentence. I'm sorry. Excusez-moi, bitch. I would have never opened the door for a hoe like you. Had I known. That's number one. Number two. Why is everybody ugly? Every single man that tries to talk to me has been unattractive. Like, it's starting to piss me off, for real. It really is. Like, an unexplainable type piss me off, because it's like they can't do nothing about it, you know what I mean? Like, they really can't. Like, they just look like that type shit. But fuck, it's making me mad. And it's making me mad because it's like, I just wanted to stop. Hold on. But no, like, for real, what's a bitch gotta do? Hey, god damn it. What's a bitch gotta do to be connected to the cuties? What I gotta do? Sell a kidney? I can't do that. You remember when I had them stomach cramps? I can't sell no kidney. What I gotta do? Donate some hair? Bitch, I ain't got enough. Like, what does one have to do to get connected to the cuties? Something's happening. Something's happening. Seriously. I'll tell you what else is happening. I've been going to bed before midnight. Clap for me. No, clap for me. Like, this vlog, I know this vlog is gonna be mad short. And I know y'all gonna be big mad about it. But as you all know, we had some shocking news this week, like multiple shocking news, some horrible and heartbreaking and infuriating, and some scary and exciting and scary again. And I've just been processing. You saw the title of last week's vlog, Taking the Time. And bitch, that might mean that some of that time gets taken away from being able to talk to y'all. And quite frankly, that's God telling me that's right. And quite frankly, I think that sometimes some zipping of the lip is necessary so that you can actually say something of value the next time you open up your mouth. I can't stand a bitch always talking. Like, wait, do you ever stop talking? I've had somebody, and by somebody I mean my mama, but like, have been like, do you ever stop talking? I just think that's too funny to ask somebody that. Like, of course I stopped talking at some point. God damn. So dramatic. But yeah, so this week was very like, I just did what I was supposed to do this week. You know what I mean? I did some work that I said I was gonna work on. I took care of myself by, you know what I'm saying? And by going to sleep at a decent hour. You know, getting rest is crucial and necessary, especially in times like this. So yeah, rest can't be played with. So I'm really making it a point to make sure that I'm giving myself, you know, a good rest schedule. Because to be honest, it was never about not getting enough sleep. I get enough sleep. Like, even when I go to sleep mad late, I wake up mad late. Like, it's equal parts, just late. But waking up earlier just gives me a better day. I have a better day when I get up early. Like, I hate to say it. I'm team like, is the air on? Hello, I need that air on. Hold on. What was I about to say? Yeah, I'd love to be the day starts when you wanted to start advocate, and that's still true. But as far as how I work, like my productivity is more productive when I'm fucking up earlier. That's just what it is. So yeah, this week I didn't even pick up my camera until I think Wednesday or Thursday. And yeah, I just didn't have much to say to you girls. I do have thoughts though. And I'm curious about whether or not I make separate videos about these things, but just to bring these topics up for discussion, I really want to pose the question of how can content creators and influencers put pressure on brands to respect the things that are happening within the world? Like on a creative level, like, okay, if blank brand wants you to make blank video and some crazy thing happens in the world, like, oh, I don't know, a woman being murdered in her home. I'm just like, well, you couldn't possibly expect me to still put out that video where I'm like skipping through the park, right? Right? Like, that's how my brain works. It's like, you couldn't still expect me to do that. But the thing is that they do expect you to still turn in that content and for it to look just like that, like there's nothing going on. And it's insensitive, it's dishonest, and it's not healthy. And I'm just like, how do we kind of force our hand with these brands to have them allow us to be honest about where we're at emotionally? or even just like not making the video at that date and like pushing it, you know what I mean? Like, just to respect the time. Like, maybe it's not the time for me to be showing off this bag that y'all sent me via PR. Like, maybe right now, you feel me? Like, I'm not talking about this right now. I don't know, it's tough. It's tough. So there was that. That's one of the questions I wanted to put on the table. I also just wanted to have an overall discussion about how authenticity is no longer authentic. Like, people are copying personalities. It's happening to me. I'm noticing it. Some of y'all are bringing it to my attention with creators. And it's been happening to me my whole life. That doesn't make me less annoyed by it. But I am able to like recognize that some people really need to jack other people's personalities because they just don't have one. You know what I mean? Like, their identity relies on what other people think about them. And so when they see somebody else is being perceived a certain way, whether it be funny or cool or stylish, they're just going to adopt elements of their personality so that people can perceive them that way. It's just that simple. Thought I felt like cleaning, don't. Jaga. Yeah, so, man. Okay, now it's getting cold. Hold on. You taking it too far. That's enough. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm about to make me some toast. Or like, what else? If I didn't have toast, what would it be? Grilled cheese? I don't feel like eating no cheese. I think I just want some toast. Eat it before 10, like that's good enough. Don't worry about that. Like, that's not, actually, you know what? Since you don't wanna listen, now you over here, how about that? Yeah, yo, it's been a slow week. Tomorrow I'm going to a family gathering, and that's it. That's it, that's all. No, literally every guy is not cute. Like, they not. And I'm looking with my good eye. They not. I love Instagram. Sometimes I hate Instagram because I hate the fact that I could go to a man's page and see that I hate everything about him. Like, I feel like I shouldn't know that I hate everything about a man before I actually meet him. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's not fair. And I'm sure it's vice versa. Like, imagine they come to my page and, I don't know. Do people want to get on my nerves? I'm about to respond to this bit. Yo, this election is really making me realize that a lot of people are really stupid. And I feel like I said this the other day to y'all, but I have to say it again. Like, and some of y'all might be the people that I'm talking about. Like, I hate to say it, but some people are just, something's not clicking here. And I really do not want this to be about politics. Like, I don't want y'all in them comments talking politics. I really don't, because it gets really ignorant, and I just would rather us stay away from the conversation, spewing out facts that you've seen on the internet or facts that you think you know. I save it. I'm telling you now, I'm affirming you. I think that it's amazing that you will have an opinion, and that's that. Let's keep your opinion, but my YouTube comments are not going to be filled with y'all don't even know what you're talking about, actually. But yeah, like, oh my, you can't say one thing and people are down the throat. Like, please give it a rest. It's just not that serious for me. It just doesn't require all of that. It doesn't. Ooh, I love fresh toes. I did my toes and they just look fresh. Love fresh toes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They were dying to be done. Seriously. When I say dying, I mean crying. So, nice. They look good. What was I gonna say too? Yeah, I genuinely don't have anything to share. I mean, like, some of the things that I'm going through, y'all, are just things that I am choosing not to share because they're so personal. And so, you know, respectfully, like, that's something that I'm just keeping, you know, just in the tuck. And I'm processing those things. And I think the healthiest thing for me to do is to just sit with them, not talk about it, not share, just like sit with them. And what I can say is that it's so interesting experiencing something that nobody around you can relate to. Like, that's a tough one, because while people can empathize and support you, they can't relate to you. And there just comes a stopping point, you know, in that interaction or in that relationship, where it's like you don't get it because you've never experienced this. So your heart doesn't know this. You don't understand this to the fullest extent. And sometimes that's what you crave when you're dealing with things, is for somebody to be able to offer you some type of wisdom in regards to what it is that you're going through, because they've been through it. And you know, I personally receive opinions and suggestions and wisdom differently from people who I can relate to versus people who I can't relate to, or someone who's been through the thing versus someone who hasn't been through the thing. Like, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that it'd be nice to like have somebody to talk to who really understands, Eventually I'm gonna get into like, you know, finding a therapist. I don't know if I've told the story here, but I did talk to a therapist one time during COVID. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I talked to someone during COVID, and we were via Zoom. And first of all, from that experience, I know that I need to be able to meet up with my therapist in person. I can't do the Zoom thing. I don't want to know what my therapist's house looks like. You know, I need the in-person interaction personally. And this particular therapist, she was just very simple, you know what I mean? Like, she just listened to me, asked me a few questions, and then like gave me a worksheet. But it was just like, it was too simple for me. It was like the questions and the practices on the worksheet were like things I'd already done. So it didn't really like help me to explore a new thought or like awaken any thought that I hadn't already thought of. And so I know that finding a therapist is gonna take some time, because I'm looking for someone who's gonna help me to think more, you know, who's gonna like expand my mind and like offer me new perspectives. Like, yeah. And I also have to find like an unbiased person, and I would love for them to be a Black woman, but I think because of like my specific issues with my mother, sometimes I wonder, like, I don't want that old school like mindset of like respect your elders and you just gotta, like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I need somebody who's gonna be able to tell me, like, sometimes it be your mama that you gotta be like, bye. Like, respectfully, you know, like I need somebody who thinks that way. And yeah, I don't know. Which brings me to my next dilemma of like, bitch, I ain't got no insurance, so I pay for that shit out of pocket. So therapy is not really, you know, on my priority list, babe. Like, I want that, but it's certainly not on my priority list. I have a move that I have to think about. I have work that I have to think about. I'm still in this like seesaw position of just like, I know how to make money, but I don't want to make money that way. And so I'm like, I'll just be going back and forth. Like, I don't really have enough time to be trying to explore the new ways to make money. And that's the reality of it all. But man, oh man, do I not want to do it the way that I know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Because I just feel like I'd be a hypocrite to my own shit. Like, I don't want to be, I just don't want to be on the internet acting like the world is not fucked, you know? And I feel like sometimes the content that's being made for these brands are giving like, everything's normal, we're all okay. And it's like, hey, everything's not actually normal, you know? And addressing that is a good thing, you know? I don't know, y'all. As you can see, my head is all over the place. But tonight, what I'm going to do is wash my face, and then I'm gonna put rollers in my head. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna twist my hair and put rollers in. Cause tomorrow I'm not wearing makeup, but it's like the least I could do is have my hair done type shit. Like I'm not wearing makeup to my family's house. So yeah, I'm gonna just get my hair together and yeah. Let me see something. Hey y'all, the person sitting next to you wants you to have a good day. Oh, you wanna know something that's so disgusting and nasty? This fucking hot honey bullshit. This shit tastes like poison. It's disgusting. It's so fucking disgusting. And I gotta see if they gonna let me take this shit back. It's so, oh, okay, no, I'm tripping. I thought it said that it went bad February 2024. No, it said it was made February 2024 and it goes bad February 2026. This shit is fucking disgusting. I just like tasted a little bit on my finger. Blah. Do not get that shit ever. Hey, yeah. It's waiting, my life, yeah. Okay. So right now what we're gonna do is make ourselves a little open-faced egg sandwich, okay? That's what I'm in the mood for. One of my girls made me her world famous open-faced sandwich, so now I'm in the open-faced mood. You know? And I do kind of have to hurry up because I gotta start getting ready. I'm already showered and stuff. Like I'm gonna eat, and then like I just wish, like this is when I wish there was a chef here. And the chef already had my food prepared. And all I gotta do is eat. And then just get ready. Like, life could be so simple. I don't know what the big goddamn deal is. Oh my gosh, like, if I have to hear one more piece about Love Island, girl, I'm through with it. I'm so through with it. Also just like think pieces in general, specifically about like very young people. I'm just like, y'all, I don't think it makes sense to have these expectations for people who are 22, like between the ages of 22 and 24, to be conscious enough to like not say and do stupid shit. Like that's the age that you say and do stupid shit. And I just think people be really just dragging it. Like, I don't know, it don't mean you don't hold people accountable or acknowledge like learning moments, but I think people just be using any opportunity to like have like a, what is it called, superiority complex shit. Like you just want to feel like you better than somebody. And this don't got nothing to do with Love Island. It just made me think because Love Island people, they're around that age, 22 to 24. There's some that are a little bit older than that, but for the most part, everybody's around that age, like they're very young. And I just feel like the stakes aren't high for them, for me. You feel me? Like, I'm not walking in, watching that show, expecting them to do everything right and say everything right. And the same goes for these TikTokers who be fucking up and saying fucked up shit. It's like, yo, like, where's the space of like you understanding that this is a young person who did some stupid shit? People be writing folks off because of dumb shit they've done. And it's like, I don't know, it's just weird to me. But anyway, one of the things I do want to say in reference to Love Island is that I thought it was really weird how people were literally like diving into Leah's asshole. If you don't watch Love Island, Leah is one of the castmates on there. And do I have bacon? Because if I don't have bacon, I'm gonna get, okay, here. I was about to get pissed off. So yeah, Leah is one of the castmates on there, Persian girl, and she really got close with the black girls that are on the show. And her whole storyline was like she liked this boy, the boy ended up liking somebody else, and for a few episodes, like all she talked about was that boy. And it got to the point where I was just like, girl, it's time to move on, dad. Meanwhile, everybody else's approach was kind of just like, he did her dirty, he did that, he got. And I'm just like, I I didn't agree with it, but anyway, it turned into like a everybody hated the boy thing and everybody loved her. And I just felt like she had exhibited a few like characteristics that made me be like, I wouldn't say that I like think she's like the best person or anything for me to be like becoming a fan of her. It just became weird. And then when I started listening to why people loved her, it was like, did you see her in that Cavalli dress? Did you hear she said she has horses and stuff and she da-da-da? And I'm like, oh, I see. Y'all don't like her because of her character. Y'all like her because of who you perceive her to be based off of her things. And this is a bigger topic because I feel like this is how popularity works on the internet. It's not really about your character so much as it's about your things and the illusion. I am gonna take a break from this bacon. Maybe like this will be the last time I buy it for the next like few weeks. It's because I've been eating it nonstop and I feel like anything overdone can be bad. You know, like unless it's a vegetable or like something raw. Anyway, yeah, I was being long-winded about the Leah thing, but I was just trying to like bring up the conversation of like, guys, let's start liking people for who they are, character-wise, okay? Not for like what they have or not what they like symbolize for you, because these are things that you want to. There's a popular TikToker for like the black girls, and I went to her page because I was like, let me see. Actually, I saw her live. I was like, let me see what she got going on. And it was just, she was just talking a lot about her things. Great things. She's really cute. She's got the stuff. But I'm just like, man, this is all it takes. And there's an avenue for that, you know, like style and shit like that. But after a while, it's just like, I want to know what somebody's about. I want to know their opinion on, hello, look at me. I want to know their opinion on the, you know, on what's going on in the world. Like, I want to know who they are and what they're about. And it do not be given that people care about that. I be like, oh, not I'm by myself on this. I think I'm gonna like fry these and then kind of chop them up. Is that what I'm gonna do, or am I gonna scramble it? I'm gonna just break the yolk. I'm gonna kind of scramble it, not really, but like a little bit. I bought Gouda cheese. Mixing it up. Definitely burnt that bacon. Waga. Okay, 2 pieces of toast. All right, so I'm gonna take cream cheese and put it on. Woo. It is hot. Very hot. Okay. Put a nice amount of cream cheese. I like the taste of cream cheese. It's like I want to taste it. I put it on like I'm trying to taste that. I figure since I'm putting cream cheese on, I don't need butter. Same shit. Then on top of that, I'm gonna put a little bit of the crunchy chili oil from Trader Joe's, just for a little flavor. I was thinking about putting on some pepper jelly just for a little tinge of sweetness, but I don't think I need it. I don't think I want that flavor. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do, take my egg, I'm gonna break it up in half. Do one over here, and then one over here. Okay, hold on. Spinach, put a little bit of spinach on top. I'm gonna salt and pepper that real quick. Teensy amount of salt. Ooh, this bacon is burned. Stop it. Girl, this bacon is burned. Now, how the hell did that happen? Girl, I burnt this bacon to a crisp. It's still going on top of this toast. I guess I gotta like take it out the pot. Like, anyway, crushing it, okay? And I'm gonna sprinkle that on top. Ooh, not the burnt bacon, girl. Oh, Lord, Jesus. Burnt bacon is hilarious. Ooh, girl. Well, that ruined the plate. Like, it looked good, so I put that burnt bacon on. This is what it looks like, okay? Hold on. The bacon being burnt is insane. Ooh. Ooh. I'm taking that bacon off. Too salty. Ruined it. I gotta hurry up. I'm not even gonna be able to finish this. All right. I'm dressed for my cousin's gathering. Little cat suit. Old naked wardrobe. Wearing that same purse from my grandmother. And I just have all these Nike shoes. That's it. Bye. I'll see y'all when I come home. Bye. All the greenery is looking pretty good in here. Even the big boy, like, she's starting to perk up. Her pronouns change all the time. Boy, girl, her gender and pronouns are just all intertwined. But yeah, the greenery's looking pretty good. I always think like, oh, when I'm moving, this is gonna be a bitch to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, the plants, my mirror, like, who likes moving? In my New York apartment, I was there for 7 years. I don't like moving. I wouldn't move from here if I wasn't dealing with some bullshit. But my comfort has to be top priority, especially when I'm paying a grip. Like, bitch, the fuck? I'm paying what and dealing with who? Hell no. So, I'm not going to get into that. Keep my peace for right now. I was going back and forth about going out and taking a walk, but it looks so, it's like the sun is out, but it's also gloomy. It's supposed to rain this afternoon. I just don't want to get caught in it. Next week, thankfully, is gonna be a pretty dry week. I don't mind the rain. It's just, it fucks with my walking situation. Next week is gonna be hot as fuck with no rain. Yeah, it's rained every single day. I feel like these last 2 weeks. So we can use a little bit of a break, because it's not just the rain, it's the humidity. It's like it's 80+ degrees and it's raining. You feel like you're getting steamed out there. We are walking, talking crab legs. I can't remember if I discussed this in the last vlog, but I know I mentioned it in one of my last TikTok lives of just like being so turned off by the unoriginality of like how people are showing up online. Even with people I know, it's just like, oof, I can't, you know, I can't. Like, literally, like, this is the pose, like, it's just so, look, that, yeah, I haven't wanted to, post anything, damn, oh my God. I haven't wanted to post anything, or like, I've just been turned off, and, my perspective is kind of shifted because it has to, because I need to make money. And right now, and that's not even a for sure thing, it's just like this is how I made money in the past. But it's really not a for sure thing. Like, me posting more on social media doesn't ensure that, you know, I'll be offered some bread, but at least it'll give me something to show brands if and when I pitch to them that, you know, my page still gets good engagement and we solid over here. But the cringe of the unoriginality and the reality of the world being this really scary and morally corrupt place has really turned me off from like posting consistently. Going live, I can do, because we just talking, there's no frills, I don't have to get cute, I get on looking literally just like this. But like posting and stuff, yeah. And it's like, I posted, what the hell am I saying? Like, what's my caption? I don't damn know. So, you know, I got stuff that I'm gonna have to sell before I move, right? So one of the things being my desk that's in my office. And I was looking on my email to try and see like, okay, how much was this desk so I know how much to charge for it. Couldn't find the email for that. So I was just looking through all like my IKEA purchases. I'm pretty sure I bought it via IKEA. I'm looking through my emails and I noticed a fucking purchase with all this shit that I never fucking made, bitch. I said, what the fuck? Your shit being stolen is so disassociating, or what's the word? Like, it's so like knocks me off my damn rocker. Cause what the fuck and how the fuck? I'm one of them bitches that think ain't nobody, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, I see a charge from 2021 of ceiling fans, hella light bulbs, hella light fixture shit, like, huh? So I call IKEA because I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. I call IKEA like, can you tell me where this got delivered? Cause no, I'm going to your house. And I'm pulling all that stuff out the wall. But so I'm like, can you tell me where it was delivered to? Because it was a few years ago, she was like, it's not showing me tracking details, but I could tell you that it was delivered, the box was opened, it was returned, and you got a refund. And so I'm like, what silliness is this? Because I ain't have none of them communications. Like, she was like, you know, it says that a call was made to have the items, some of the items were wrong, da 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 da. And I'm like, yo, this is not me. So anyway, she says that there was a refund, and I'm like, hey, you know. So then we got off the phone. I called Bank of America, so I'm like, bank, I need y'all to tell me if this refund was actually made, because she said the refund was made in April. Meanwhile, the email that I had said that the things got delivered in May. So it's like the timelines don't match up. So just talked to Bank of America. He did confirm that a refund was processed, and I went ahead and had him send me a new card, because I can't play these games. What? And the thing about it is, I was just telling my homegirl, it's so crazy how shit like this be happening, because literally 2 days ago I was telling my homegirl, I never really check my charges on my card. Like, I just be blind to bullshit. Like, I'm not even gonna look at my card. I only look at my card when I gotta transfer things, okay, to make some shit shake. But other than that, I don't be looking at, you know, purchase for purchase, because depression, like, I'm not trying to go down a hole of darkness. So I just never fucking look. But it sounds like a bitch gotta start fucking looking. Like, I have to start paying attention to that, because people are disgusting and evil and horrible and weird. Because why the fuck would you do that? I would never fucking steal somebody's card information and make fucking purchases. What the hell? And then I'm just like, how did somebody get my card? That's what I want to know, is how somebody got my card. That's why I don't be sticking my card in them chip readers no more. I don't do that. I use my damn phone to pay most times, or I'll tap my card. But either way, it's like, all this computer shit, like, I don't trust nothing. I, for a long time, wouldn't purchase anything on TikTok Shop, because I felt like, no, there's gonna be a breach and all of our information is gonna be out there. I did the same thing on Instagram. Like, I'm not buying nothing on these apps because there's gonna be a breach. And then I did end up buying something. But Lord knows I tried my hardest not to, because you can't trust these motherfuckers. Like, you really can't. You really can't, because at the end of the day, behind all these things are people. And people gonna do what they gotta do to survive. They don't care who they putting out. I just can't believe a bitch got like that. Anyway, I'm hungry, I'm horny, and I'm just kidding. I'm really just kidding, truly. No, seriously, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. What do I wanna eat? It's like, I'm tired of cooking. Why am I always cooking? Why does everything have to be cooked? And where's that water coming from? I see water on the ground. Where is that coming from? Oh, it ain't no leak. I wish a leak would happen. Please. If there could be a leak and none of my stuff get damaged, I wouldn't be mad at that. Yeah. Because, I need any reason to get some money back from this hoe. I finally charged my little candle lighter thing. It's not for incense, it's for candles, but I just like to use it because it's charged. All right, let me figure out what the hell I'm gonna do.